Man, that was 13 goals in 5 periods.
I'm not even going to touch this one.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't really blame you. Welcome to DDFR number 42 on the season. Today we are going to react to the Anaheim Ducks losing 6-2 to the Edmonton Oilers. Not a great way to start the second half of the season, but let's hop right into it. I'm not going to go into every single goal in this game. Instead, what I'm going to do is going to just talk about some of the things that I liked, some of the things that I didn't like, and the path forward. I am going to talk about the 3 stars of the game a little bit. Connor McDavid put Trevor Zegras in the spin cycle. Yeah, makes sense why he was one of the top 3 stars. Klim Kostin got 2 goals. Makes sense for him as well. Don't really know why Sam Carrick's on there. He was one of the only 2 goals that the Ducks scored. I would have expected someone along the lines of, I don't know, maybe Kyler Yamamoto, Dylan Holloway, Tyson Berry even. Alright, so some things I liked. Max Comtois, first 2 assists of the season. I was talking about it in the halfway report card. So he had no assists coming into the second half of the season. He had 5 goals in like 30 games. It was not great for Max. Again, he's on a bad team, but yeah. Good for him, man. First 2 assists of the season in the first game of the second half of the season. Hopefully, maybe this sparks his offense. I'd love to see that. But, yeah, I mean, good for Max. Another thing I liked, Max Jones is back this game. Max Jones came back from injury. He's had a rough last 12-plus months. Basically out the entire season last year. He was out for a good chunk of the season to begin this year. And then he came back, then he got injured again, and he's finally back. He looked okay. Didn't leave the game with an injury, so that's good. Some other news, Justin Kirkland, who actually got into an accident before the Boston game. When I say accident, I mean a traffic accident, like car crash. He was in the hospital. He's been released. He looks like he's okay. All of his motor functions are fine. His mental capabilities don't seem to be damaged in any way, shape, or form. Maybe a little bit of time for him to come back from the car crash, but it's good news to hear that he's out of the hospital and doing well. Alright, so some things I didn't like this game. Defensive structure. What's new? The lack of physicality that the Ducks had in the beginning of the game. The Ducks weren't playing the Oilers very physical. They were reaching in to try and poke the puck away instead of trying to take the body. With the Oilers, they are a strong possession team, meaning that when the puck is on their stick, it's kind of hard to get it off of their stick. If you're just going in with your stick, you need to use your body to get them off of it. Ducks didn't do that until maybe the 3rd period when they finally shut the Oilers out. But yeah, this was not good, and the game got chippy at the end. This chippiness should have been there the whole game. In other news, Stolarz looked good. He played the 3rd period. He looked pretty good. Gibson looked pretty average. I think this is the nicest way to put it. He didn't look great. Again, can't really expect him to carry the team on his back the entire time, but he made some good stops. He needed to make more. The Ducks finished their 10-game homestand against the New Jersey Devils Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The game is going to be on ESPN+. It's an ESPN Plus Hockey Night game. Jack Hughes versus Trevor Zegras. It'll be a fun game to watch. Both of those guys really actually are good friends and 2 players that are going to be stars in the NHL for years to come. Ducks lost 4-2 in the first game against them. I don't expect them to beat the Devils, but Devils have been on and off since starting the year really, really hot. It'll be an interesting game to see what Devils team we're going to get. I don't know if we're going to get the Devils team that was on the 13-win streak, or if we're going to get the one that just had that, 6-game losing streak. If we get the 6-game losing streak, Ducks have a chance. If we get the 13-game winning streak, Devils, we are going to get crushed. But hope springs eternal. Maybe Zegras will get a goal. Maybe Terry will get a goal. All we can do is watch the game on Friday and find out. All right, that is it for this one. Thank you all so much for coming and watching. I appreciate everybody who watches the DDFRs. Hit that like button if you like what you saw. Hit that subscribe button if you really like it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.